What's going on, Sagittarius? Welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of January 18th through the 24th of 2021. I appreciate you so much for being here. This is possibly the final weekly forecast I'll be doing on YouTube. If you enjoy this content, please do join me on my website. I'll be putting a lot of content out there for the members. And if it's not ready, which it might not be, then I'll put this out next week here. The message will still get out, but if not, I'll still be on YouTube putting content out. It just won't be these weekly horoscopes. So I do hope that you join me on the website, and I'll put a post out for that if it comes out. Anyways, let's look at your chart here. What a stacked third house you have with that sun's ingress into there. So, and you have a lot going on in your sixth house. So there's just a lot of mind stuff going on. I think you could be analyzing a lot of things. You could be taking a ton of information. And I think the big thing is to not stress yourself out. If your mind feels overburdened with things, one, I think you need to express the things that you don't want to carry all that. You want to get it off your chest. So expression is key right now. Getting out whatever message needs to be gotten out, if you will. And, taking care of your body as well. So mind, body, soul, I think just kind of needs to come together in some sort of harmony. There could be radical changes going on in your daily life that you need to take action for with Mars and Uranus and the moon there. So this is a big week that maybe just some sort of routine changes in a big way. And it is going to be squaring Jupiter and Saturn. And the moon's going to be squaring the sun in your third house. So I think that you need to make sure that your environment is kind of in order and in a sense of routine so that you are able to express yourself freely and truly and make maybe some radical changes. So I think that there's just a lot of intellectual stimulation coming in, and you don't want to just burden yourself too much. Definitely get out the message if you need to, especially with your ruling planet Jupiter squaring Uranus and Mars. There could just feel like major changes going on in your immediate life. That's good. I think that's trying to show you something and liberate you, but you might have to take radical action to switch those things up without staying stagnant and without stressing yourself out. I think this could be a stressful week on the mind if you don't come back to self, if you don't come back to center and focus on what you can switch up and change in your life. Mercury is going to it's a trine over to the North Node in your seventh house. So I think when it comes to relationships and dealing with other people, there's definitely a light there. Other people are definitely helping out, and you want to express yourself. If relationships are you got to get things off your chest. If there's relationship aspects that need to be brought up, come at them from a place of love and have the conversations, have that deep talk. And especially with Venus in your second house, you really have to express your values when it comes to other people. Neptune in your fourth is going to be making a sextile to that Venus. So I think the more that you can really tap into your heart space, tap into how you feel emotionally, and not just let your mind run too wild, because you have so much going on in the mind right now. And the very left brain, analytical mind, not so much the Sagittarian kind of right brain, intuitive, expansive. There's just more narrow band stuff, and you don't want to stress yourself out and wear yourself out. You want to tap into your heart, tap into what you truly value. And if you need to have a tough conversation, come about it with love this week. And I think that it will really be beneficial when it comes to dealing with relationships and who you want to connect with and who you want to move forward with. I think there's changes taking place. You don't want to get stuck on what reality or your environment needs to look like. I think you need to be open to what maybe it's evolving towards and go about it that way, without just it needs to look a certain way. That'll stress you out this week. So how can you kind of pivot things and act on what you truly value? And if you don't truly value it, maybe it's time to clean it, not clean it up, but just throw it away so something new can come in. Card for the week is the Queen of Coins reversed. Yeah, I think that this is one of those weeks where the physical world, kind of what you have going on in reality, just has to kind of shake up, or you're not gonna has to switch in some radical way, especially with Mars and Uranus in your sixth house. You definitely want to take care of yourself and nurture yourself, but you don't want to give that energy to a reality that isn't exciting. I think you need to have some excitement and stimulation, but not like overstimulation with things that are weighing you down and not letting you feel like you can create and manifest. So you still want to be able to create and manifest, but more from the heart. Not so much of just like what the physical things need to look like, but what you feel like they need to look like, and how can you shift and pivot into those aspects this week. And maybe that'll be helpful. There's a lot going on this week. It's heavy. I love you very much, Sagittarius, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.